So the program I took was the private manga course. I took that for 4 weeks with a special manga teacher, and I felt that program really improved me as an artist, both in manga as well as just like an artist in general. It's a really hands-on where you can, where she tells me what to do, what not to do, how the manga world looks like, and things like that.
I feel like a lot of why I decided to take this program was because of my love for reading manga, and because like the artwork itself is just like such a beautiful form of like illustration, and it's just so interesting to see like the difference in styles, because whether it's like very serious or more funny, there's just like a story for everyone. So I've always liked that aspect.
The program was very helpful and insightful. I learned a lot within this pretty short time frame, so I was very impressed with that.
この授業を受けて勉強できることで一番期待できることというのは、漫画のすべてを一通り作業をすることができるということです。
So we actually have 3 types of manga programs. The first one is the 2-week intensive manga program. This is a group program that is offered here in Japan with a maximum of 4 students. We also have a private intensive manga program. This program is also offered here in Japan, and it is one-on-one with a manga teacher. It's completely customizable as the student needs. And the last program we have is the online manga programs. So this is a way that anyone from around the world can join online sessions with mangaka and begin learning how to draw and how to basically create their own manga.
I learned a lot about storytelling. That's the part I wasn't aware mostly.
And I also learned a lot about grounding characters and how important it is to have consistency when showing characters from different perspectives.
Something I learned, I think, that was very useful and that I was actually able to adapt to very quickly was the usage of tones, semitones, ways to cut the tones out and put them over on top of characters or pretty much anywhere you'd like to put them.
The highlight I would say would be actually getting to ink my rough sketches. I know I stopped at pencils back home, but actually getting to do the inking with actual Japanese nibs, pens, fountain pens, things like that was really, really good.
一番、重点的に教えるのは日本の漫画と、コミックの違いで、やはり日本の漫画の縦書きの流れ、パネルフローというのを特にそうですね、重点的に教えています。
Something I genuinely enjoyed in the program was the third eye that you get from the instructor. So them pointing out to you, let's say they look over one of your illustrations or one of your sketches and they say, maybe this could be shaded, or this part could be toned or something like that, or this pose seems to be a little awkward, maybe you could improve it by angling his arm a little bit more to the left. Those things, and those things can be given to you in short periods of time. It could be just like one thing that somebody mentions to you that completely changes your outlook on art, and that I feel like is a very extremely beneficial thing to drawing and to illustrating and storytelling.
You can also have opportunity to ask questions to editor, manga creators. So if you're serious about what you're doing, this is a good option, I think.
So ever since I was 10 years old, I've always liked drawing manga, and I feel like for me it was a great like change from traditional art, because it was just so much more like fun and dynamic and personalizable, so I really appreciated that aspect. And I really enjoy like reading manga, and that was how I got like interested in like reading in general, so I've always had like a more personal experience with it and appreciate it a lot.
I've been drawing manga for 10 years already, and I'm really into manga style. I wanted to get more traditional approach, the storytelling base. I wanted to improve some aspects that I'm struggled with. So that's why I decided to enter the Express Manga course.
このプログラムにはすごくいろいろなバラエティ豊かな国、地域、あと年齢もいろんな人たちがいますし、バックグラウンドも学生さんだったり、でもアートスクールを卒業してとてもスキルの高い人もいたりして、でも皆さん本当に漫画が大好きで一生懸命上達したいなっていうのはすごく伝わってきます。
In both our group 2-week intensive manga programs as well as any private programs offered here in Japan, we also offer city tours. So some of the most common places we go to is the Shibuya Harajuku area to look at modern Japanese culture and kind of pop culture and fashion. And we also go to Akihabara, which as many of you will know, is the electric city. It is the hub of all things otaku. And so we go there and we go to some of the manga shops where our students love to explore and look at everything from fan art, figurines, manga, drawing books, and everything in between. So we go there and we do that. And the third tour is the Asakusa tour. This is a tour into traditional Japan. We explore Buddhist temples and Shinto shrines, and we explore that kind of traditional Japan, just to give that side of the cultural experience.
Definitely highlights included the tours. I feel like the tours were definitely something that I enjoyed, especially the one to Akihabara. Getting to see all of the stores with figure shops and things like that. Seeing a lot of the bookstores too. The bookstore, actually, I got a copy of Fist of the North Star from there, and I honestly, I gotta say, if I had the chance to go back to that bookstore with the time I have left, I would definitely do it. But the tours definitely added to the experience, as well as the manga course. That walk we took from our living space in Nakano to the manga class kind of added to that immersion of, kind of going to school in Japan. It definitely felt very, I guess, immersive, for lack of a better word.
I believe that our manga programs are quite unique and that there are very few other programs like this in the world, where students from anywhere around the world can come to Japan, learn about manga directly from real mangaka, from real manga industry professionals and those who work with some of the biggest publishing companies in Japan, and learn all of these skills and experiences and knowledge in English while having a fantastic time here in the birthplace of manga, that is, Japan.
For any students, anyone who's come across this program, whether online or after school, I would say join the program. 100% join the program. If you're thinking about it, if you have thoughts about it, if you really love manga, anime, and you see this private program, join the program. Because I did not knowing too much, I've joined the program and I've had a blast these past 4 weeks.
I would definitely recommend this course to others, especially those who are interested in going into the manga industry, because very much of this was like how a professional mangaka would work. So getting this experience with a mangaka and getting to make an actual work, even if it's short, of like a real manga is something that is just very valuable and will benefit you if you try to make a finalized work that's much longer.
I think, and this comes naturally with any kind of program that's involving creativity and involving very prestigious and well-known illustrators and editors and all the bunch. There are going to be instances where you're going to feel nervous, especially being around an instructor, showing your work for the first time, drawing things, etc., etc. But I would honestly say that, at the end of the day, there's really nothing to worry about. The instructors are there to help you. They want to see you improve, and I can tell you that at the very end of the program, they're all very happy to see how far you've come, even though it's such a short period of time.
I would recommend this manga course program to people who want to improve their skills, want to probably get into the industry. This manga course will be really insightful and can help you improve your manga creation stage.
これから漫画家になりたい方は たくさんいると思います。そしてその全ての人が漫画家になれるチャンスがあると思います。漫画家になるのに一番必要なことは、まず漫画を描くということです。漫画を描くのはとってもしんどい部分もありますけど、ものすごく楽しいし、出来上がった作品を見ると本当に自分自身も幸せになるし、その漫画を見た周りの人もみんな幸せになります。ぜひ私のクラスを受けてほしいと思います。